What's good, YouTube? It's the boy CJ the Gamer back again with another Madden 23 franchise series live stream, man. So y'all boys saw by the title. Today, man, we got the start of the divisional round, second round playoffs, man. First matchup we got, y'all boys saw by the title, man. We got the number 2 Colts taking on the number 3 Bengals. Bengals trying to get back to the AFC Championship game and get revenge. I mean, stop. Jay trying to get revenge. They're trying to get back to the AFC Championship game from last season and get back to that Super Bowl a couple seasons ago. Next, man, Colts, man, they won a playoff game with Thomas, man, and rookie QB. Yeah, they trying to, win another playoff game here, man, at home, man. He beat the Bills last week, 48-38. So offense was amazing, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're going against the number 3 offense in the league. Joe Burrow, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So, Thomas, man, you want to have another amazing game. He had an amazing game last week, 360 yards and 4 touchdown passes. So, will the rookie continue against this Bengals defense, or will the Bengals defense get the best of him, man? We shall see today, man. We'll see how good Thomas really is. And then, obviously, yeah, I got the Bengals winning this game, boys. It was in my initial prediction to make the AFC Championship game, so I'm going to stick with that pick. Got the Bengals here on the road. Beating the Colts, man. The Colts had a W season, though, either way, but we're about to get into it, man. So, y'all stay tuned for. So, we probably going to be playing all these games today, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, man. Let's get into this first divisional round game. Hope y'all boys, you know what I'm saying, enjoy. Drop y'all predictions down below. Jonathan Taylor's an absolute dog as well. Let's get it, man. Let's get into this game, man. Let me know y'all boys got, man. Bengals or the Colts. Colts or the Bengals. First of 4 divisional round games, man. So let's get into it. Let's get it.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Colts, and it's coming up next.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular, but in the playoffs, you'll take solid, and that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Right to the air is Burrow.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
He got the win last week, and we all know how infrequently rookie quarterbacks win in the playoffs. So by now, it feels like old hat to him. Well, maybe not old hat, but you've got to believe he'll be looser, calmer going into this one. He already knows what it takes to lead a team to victory in the playoffs.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning, and now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies doing 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Gets past 1 man, and he's got room. There he goes, right side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 71 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Of course, he's coming off that monster game in their wild card victory, but that's his first catch here in the divisional round. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Again, it's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Mixing up the middle. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow will throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Bengals have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
82 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete. They turn to Taylor on 4th, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now it's Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's George. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Inside handoff to Mixon. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
There's another example of playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. McPherson's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that had been playing before win game 1? Right. Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. when it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
They better hold that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of us been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The Colts on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And Burrow going to throw again. To Mixon on the check down. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground. And here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did. Before tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That time a 6-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown.
Bengals dominating right now, man. The first drive, the Colts really good. They scored a touchdown, you know what I'm saying? But Tommy just threw the pick, led to a touchdown. Bengal offense is on fire, man. They look like they Super Bowl stuff. Defense starting to come alive. The Bengals.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Back to Taylor on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They'll set up to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 38, Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
So maybe some signs of life for this has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but there.
Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 divisional round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Bengals in that first half. For the Seahawks, and they had success all season throwing the football. No reason for that to change in the playoffs, as they've continued to move the ball well through the air. Meanwhile, for the Colts, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Eluding the pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Here's a give to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow looking to pass.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. On third down, Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Second and 5 now. Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On the handoff, Taylor. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 43. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down, another run with Taylor. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now it's Burrow. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Another week as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.
Damn, boy, nah, that was crazy. Don't worry. How you feel about that game, Murray? Five picks, Tommy. At least we know last week was a fluke. Jimmy was saying no podcast and stuff, no pick side. He was saying this nigga's not that good. He had 2 touchdowns. Well, Tommy, this was a shitty performance. Like, you niggas a good ass defense. Like I said, Bengals defense, man, boys good, especially when it comes to turnovers. Burrow had that dumbass pick 6 for no reason. He just gave it to him. 3 touchdown passes though, 318 yards, 88 completion percentage, amazing game. Jonathan Taylor had a good game too, man. He had a good game too. Joe Mason had a good game. T. Higgins had a good game. Jamar Chase had a good game. Allen, Marvin Mims, Pittman. Bro, Jonathan Taylor had a receiving touchdown. Yeah, bro, they kicked their ass, boy. Why they beat? What y'all stole, Colts? That had to be our own stadium. Bengals playing like this. That's what Bengals, man. Boy, on to the AFC, back to the AFC Championship game, man. They ain't gonna lie, man. The Chiefs, man, they gotta be ready, man. They put up 48 points last game. This game put up 59. So Chiefs, I know the Chiefs defense good, but y'all gotta be ready, man. Look, 2 picks. He had 2 pick 6s. So he probably gonna be the defensive player of the week. He had 8 tackles. That's what he gonna be at. That boy Uzi game, boy, was going stupid. And CJ Henderson had pick 2. Nick Cross had a pick 6. Nah, that was a good game, though, man. 59-21, Bengals win. They tore their ass up. They tore their butt up, boy. I had to sim that game, man. I know it was a quick little screen, kind of. I had it, man. Damn, they beat their ass, Marty. 59-2. Yeah, Bengals. Oh, that's in the damn, they left tackle, man. That's got good. They left tackle out. Jonah Williams, he 97 overall. Yeah, he out. He got injured. Remember early in the game? Remember, yeah, he's running out. Yeah, he got injured. Yeah, he'll be out for the season. It was like first quarter, right? Yeah, it was like 14 minutes though still. Damn. Yeah, he got hit. Damn. He enjoyed the field. Yeah, they had. What the fuck they stole, man? Something. In the Colts defense, y'all was ass. That was fucking ass. If the Bengals deep had they win the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck. They offense is elite. They tore their ass up. Look, 43 points, 59 points. But they scoring them points, boy. Oh, Mari. They defense getting fucking turnovers and shit. Shit, boy. Joe Mason going crazy. So, yeah, that's in the stream now, man. God damn.